Hey, what's up, guys? It is the Cypher Slacker, and we have a brand new card, and we're gonna do something that I typically never do, and that's use Dueling Book. But I was so pumped to actually test out this new card, and it's called Miracle Ejector. I did not feel like making a custom card. There might be one on here, but I'm just gonna use the OG card ejector to make the combos. If you don't know what card I'm talking about and you're super confused, feel free to check the link below. I'm gonna attach the link below. We'll take you right to the new card so you understand what we're looking at here. But we're actually going to look at a 1.5 card combo, and this is going to be her plus any elemental hero or Neospatian. So let me repeat that. This is her plus any elemental hero Neospatian. And I'm going to make one that's a 1 card combo with the Stratos and Hero Lives and, E-Call and all that stuff. But I just want to start with her plus 1 card in hand. So we're gonna declare the effect. When you do, you mill a Neospatian from deck to grave. Okay. So I typically like to send the Grand Mole or the Dark Panther, and then I'm gonna summon out Aqua Dolphin later. So we special summon her out. So now that we've completed our cost, we now we're gonna activate her effect on field, and her on field. Bear with me here because I barely use Dueling Book. I haven't used this in like years. Um, so I'm not 100% sure like where I'm clicking, like where everything's gonna pop up. But we're going to add the Ian Engage Neo Space to hand. Now, at this point, whenever I used to make combos with this deck, I would say, you want to pitch a Neo Space or you want to pitch Shadow Mist to get the most out of the search. But now you don't even have to. So that's why I have a complete vanilla in my hand. So we're going to activate this card. We're going to then discard to grave, if I can find it. Okay. And then we're going to special summon from our deck. We're going to special summon the Spirit of Neos. There we go. Is it not gone? What are you doing? Come on, Spirit. See, this right here is why I'm not a... What is that? Like, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of Dueling Book, because I feel like... There we go. Okay, it was just lag. Okay, so on summon, he is going to add a card. But then on resolution, the Ian Engaged Neo Space will add us a poly. Forgive me for not using the hero art. I honestly didn't even look to see if it was on here. I'm sure it is, but and then the Spirit of Neos is going to get us the Ian Wave. Okay, so we activate the Ian Wave. We then activate the effect of the Spirit of Neos to send him back to the deck. And then we're going to special out OG Neos. And then one thing we did forget to do, we forgot to send a Neospatian off of Engage. Again, why I don't really care for Dueling Book. So just to reiterate, whenever you summon out Card Ejector, or whatever it is, Miracle Ejector, will mill you a Neospatian. You're going to get the second Neospatian mill off of the Ian Engaged Neospace. Okay. After you do that, we have this nice little card here called Ian Wave. We're going to go ahead and activate the polymerization. We're going to fuse together Neos and the Miracle Ejector, and we're going to make our Flame Wingman. So these guys got to go to grave. These guys got to go to grave. The grave. Okay. So then we're going to activate Chainlink 1 on the Flame Wingman and Chainlink 2 on the Ian Wave. So Ian Wave is going to special us out Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. And then the Flame Wingman is going to get us the Instant Contact. Or favorite Contact. I forgot what my what card I was even adding. Okay, so now at this point, if you have another card in hand, you can pitch it, and then you can take a look at your opponent's hand and try to rip something. But then what you can do too is declare the Flame Wingman's effect to special out the Sunrise, and then he'll go to grave, of course. And then whenever the Sunrise is summoned, he'll go ahead and get the Miracle Fusion from your deck. And then you could go ahead and go for the Miracle Fusion. Now, I did show a normal monster in hand, which it wouldn't even matter because you have the Neos. Okay, so even if you didn't open up with the Avion, you could still do this play. It doesn't matter. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to banish you could banish the Neos, and honestly, I mean, you could even do the card ejector. I don't really think or Miracle Ejector. It doesn't really matter here. Just as long as you have a normal elemental hero monster in rotation. So then what we're going to do is we're going to special summon out the Thunder Giant, and then honestly, like, you don't even. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't have to go for him. This could be any other fusion. But basically, what you're doing is you're setting up your board to make about. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say maybe we don't even do. Maybe we just wait for turn 2 and do that, because then if your opponent tries to make any sort of a board, we can attempt to board wipe if they won't control more cards than us. But I mean, this is just a spitball, so we'll see where we go from here. But I mean, honestly, you want to have at least 8K on board and then just push for game. I mean, this honestly, this could be a Shining Neo Swingman. This could be Wake Up. I mean, this doesn't have to be the Thunder Giant. I'm just trying to put like I just want to have about 8K on board. So then my opponent's going to go ahead and they're going to take their turn. And oh wait, we even switched to main phase, whatever. We're going to end phase. So my opponent's going to go ahead and take their turn, and then they're going to draw. And then in standby phase, we're going to go ahead and we're going to activate, and we're going to return. I believe these all go to the bottom of the deck. And I think you can put them in whatever order you want. And then we grab the Neos. So then we returned all of the monsters. We then now will special summon out Cosmo Neos. And then what's interesting here is if you can go Chain Link 1 for wave. Okay, so if you have like you could revive back, like say you have Stratos, you can revive back the Stratos. I mean, at this point we have Avion. But you go Chain Link 1 and then Chain Link 2, and then you could even revive the Stratos for like another Spirit of Neos, or kind of however you want to do that. But then once your Cosmo Neos hits the board, your opponent's not going to be able to play. Okay, so we're gonna lock our opponent out. We're gonna turn skip our opponent. They can't activate they can't activate cards on the field. So that means they can activate spell cards, they can activate monster effects, they can activate things in their hand, they can mill things out of their hand, send them to grave, and special summon from grave. But once they hit the field, this is like a huge floodgate. Funnily enough, I don't see this card surviving. I see this card getting nixed, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But honestly, too, guys, this is gonna be so fun, because this has honestly been one of my like favorite decks to mess around with. I love GX. Jaden is like one of my favorite characters, and I really hope that they continue this. I kind of hope that Heroes gets like a retrain wave, like Yuma did, but I don't know if we'll see that, because if we're getting this card, I feel like that kind of like solidifies like this is your support. Be happy that you got this one card instead of a wave of 5. But I mean, the insane like interactions that this one singular one card is going to get us. I mean, this one card actually does bridge Elemental Heroes with Neospatians, because I don't believe any other monster card within the archetype did that. Like, there's no elemental hero that you can search that bridges into Neospatians like this card does, which is honestly it's just fantastic. This card 10 out of 10. Actually, I'd say 9.5 out of 10. I kind of wish that it was like a retrain of like an older monster, like one of the OGs. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, guys. Stay tuned for more combos. Cypher Slacker out.